Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 16 of Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, in the last episode we managed to find Ayuthay, which is, well, below a tree. Pythos' room is up there. Alright, we'll go this way. We really should follow Amiti, don't you think? Fine, we have to go one way. We have reports that the Camelot generals have already realized you're missing. Oh, they're not a bunch of total idiots after all. Anyways, you guys are a bunch of idiots leaving your money around. I looked in the wrong pot. What's wrong with me? Look at this guy, like, needs to be fanned like he's royalty. Why does his eyebrows make it look like he's angry? Maybe they're fanning so slow. Uncle! The adepts you've been waiting for! They're here! Come in! Come in! You have done well, Amiti, son of Verity. This Ayuthay was Amiti's mother, who passed away not long after her child was born. She was also the sister of King Pythos. I have urgent topics to share with you and our guests. Court, I dismiss you. Kinda looks like a royal Jeff Goldblum. So, these are the adepts who spoke with General Couson? Indeed, my uncle. My friends, introduce yourselves. Me? I'm Tyrell. And this here is our leader, Matthew. What an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I'm Karis. As for me, I'm Reef, Your Majesty. How far you've come to grace our court, adepts? They climbed the heights to Passage, where they got the tree flute, for they came through the ancient tree, you see. They came through the ancient tree? Yes. Baggy entrusted them with his tree flute. We owe him our delivering the adepts to us. Uh-oh. This guy wants something from us. I can tell. Oh, Tyrell, you shouldn't speak to King Pythos like that. You mustn't, Tyrell. What? Oh, come on. You know I'm no good with this fancy talk. So blunt. How refreshing. I believe we'll get along perfectly. Honesty is always welcome in our court. Then let me get to it. As you have guessed, I have been waiting for your arrival. Waiting for us? Not you, specifically. For a group of adepts. We need adepts, for the ancient Gene blessed Ayuthay with a miraculous machine called the Alchemy Well. When the Gene sealed alchemy from the world, our well stopped working. The Ayuthay people are proud to say that one of our own found a way to restart the Alchemy Well in recent years. Yes. My dearly departed mother. She discovered that she had powers of synergy. She used her abilities to bring the Alchemy Well back to life, which brought water back to Ayuthay. Ah, so the tale goes. Everyone here praises Verity for the miracle. But there is more to the story, and involves the identity of Amiti's father. Your Highness! If this topic is too personal, we can leave you be. What? What do you mean? My mother conceived me through her miraculous power. I have no father. Do I? That's not how it works. Please, Uncle. You told me that I was conceived of her power. You told everyone in Ayuthay that. Now it is time to tell the truth. shouldn't listen in on family matters like this, so if you'll excuse us... No! Stay! The truth bears on all of you. Listen carefully. The one who truly fathered Amiti was an adept, an exceedingly powerful one. But I told the Ayuthay people that Verity was the one who started the Alchemy Well. Am I to believe my mother wasn't the one who restarted the Alchemy Well? Who saved Ayuthay with its waters? Your mother possessed no synergy. No, Uncle! You're confused! Why, you have skill with synergy, and so did she. My power? I can't even get a pebble to do more than tremble. No, I cannot be called an adept. And my sister had no synergy whatsoever. Your true father was the adept behind everything. Adept this, adept that. I'm just about fed up. Ever since we left the lookout cabin, all we hear is people talking about us adepts. Is that how the whole world thinks of us? Like we're pulling everyone's strings? Not at all, my friends. Still, this adept was quite mysterious. He came here like a shadow, saved Ayuthay, then left before we learned his identity. Only my sister knew him truly. I never saw his face. What? How is that even possible? You never knew who Amiti's dad was? Secret romance. It sounds like something from a fairy tale. Or cheaters. Isn't there anything you can tell me about him? My sister fell in love with this adept at first sight, seemingly the day after he arrived. Verity said that he felt the same for her, which is why I was so hard on her when he left. Soon enough, Verity found that she was with child. You, Amiti. And you're sure he was an adept? He performed so many miracles that there was no doubt of it. Yes, surely. If my mother did none of those things, then he was our adept. For he started the Alchemy Well, then found the Luna mask that was required to make it operable. This ancient artifact puts the Alchemy Well into operation. It is a silvery, shining mask crafted by the ancient people of Passage. There is a prophecy that adepts would come to restore an ancient civilization that included much more than Ayuthay. It was a golden era, when all our lands and cities worked as a harmonious whole, not broken into pieces. The restoration of an ancient civilization? We heard a similar thing while we were in Passage. Well, perhaps that adept was part of this prophecy. He did bring the well to life. No. He told us that Ayuthay would need to wait years longer until the adepts of prophecy would come. Then why did that adept come to Ayuthay? And what am I, if not my mother's miracle? Calm yourself, child. I don't have the answer. Verity may have known, but she took his secrets with her. But if your alchemy well is already pumping water, why does Ayuthay need us? Yes, you've waited patiently to hear how you've come into the story. That adept left his work half done. He got our alchemy well working again, but if the legends are true, the well can do immeasurably more. 20 years ago, Ayuthay was on the verge of being lost to the desert. Our well has made it lush and green. But farther away, the land is still falling to waste and desolation. Legends say that our well once fed waters far beyond Ayuthay to all of Ayuthay, even all the way to Harappa. The Alchemy Forge up in Passage once pumped the waters. Their machine is dead, and so Ayuthay is dry and dying. The machines are named as a pair, you see. When both machines are running, they work in harmony to benefit this whole part of the world. I had placed all my hopes on the mysterious adept. but he's been gone so long. So I'd all but given up on the Gen A prophecy, until I heard of a new group of adepts at our door. No doubt, you are the adepts who will bring our ancient civilization back to life. Do you really think that we're the adepts in this prophecy, Matthew? You're right. It's unlikely, but it sounds like King Pythos really thinks that we could help. So, if we finish fixing the Alchemy Forge, we'll restore this whole area to its ancient glory? When you put it like that, it sounds like we've already fulfilled half of the prophecy. What? Did you already fix the forge while you were in passage? That's wonderful! Well, it's powered up, but we can't use it. When we started the forge, the shape of a mask appeared. That happened when our Alchemy Well was first started. Ah, Uncle! It's not hard to guess what mask they will need. The Soul Mask, I presume? The well and the forge have many similarities, so I believe that you're right. Well, it's time that you help us then. We've been looking for that mask. After the Alchemy Well was started, we needed something called the Luna Mask to operate the machine. Luna is the moon, so if you need a companion mask, surely you must need a soul mask. Legends tell of a soul mask hidden in the Ouroboros, a place our ancestors helped construct. It is under Caucho, but it's impossible to find its true entrance, let alone do what must be done to enter. If you must go there, I must reveal a treasure we have guarded in Ayuthay since ancient times. And what is that? Please tell us. It is the Insight Glass, the object that will help you solve the puzzle of the Ouroboros. This ancient Gen A artifact is Ayuthay's most treasured possession. What is the Insight Glass? It is an object that opens a window upon inner truths. It can show the way forward. So, Lens of Truth from Zelda. Got it. A window upon inner truths? What, does the insight let you see the future? We don't know exactly. Only the Gen A could use it, so we have kept it hidden until the right time. May I go with the adepts in search of the Insight Glass? Hold on. Just where are we going now? The Insight Glass is hidden within our Temple of Barai, which is currently underwater. A temple that's underwater? The temple is submerged under Barai Pond, outside the city walls. This man-made pool was built by the Ayuthay. It serves as a reservoir for runoff water from the Alchemy Well. At the bottom is an underwater temple containing untold treasures. Surely our pond water won't stand in the way of mighty adepts like you, will it? I mean, we can't swim. I'm not jumping at the chance to get wet, but I would have thought you'd be a little more curious. The Temple of Barai is said to be dazzling. So you've never seen the inside? When the Alchemy Well was turned on, the pond flooded, and so did most of the temple. The temple remains underwater today. I've never seen the inside during my lifetime. So to get inside, you'll need to figure out a way around all that water. Like sucking the water back out, maybe? We have heard that it's possible to reverse the flow of our Alchemy Well. I'm sure that the moment you see it, you'll know exactly what to do, adepts. I can help them while they're in Ayuthay, Uncle. The city hidden down here can baffle visitors. You can find your way back the way we came. Our Amiti will surely be useful to you. Good luck. So now we're braving the submerged Temple of Barai. There must be some way we can use the Alchemy Well to drain the pond waters outside the castle. We just need to find some way to put it in reverse. We turned on one machine, so we must be able to put one in reverse too. Right! If anyone can do it, we can! Your Highness, you can count on us to figure out how to reverse the flow from the Alchemy Well. Then you have my leave. Return when you have completed your task. Alright, so we got ourselves a new party member, except we don't. Like, Amiti joins us, but he's not an official party member. I can't believe that the Alchemy Well is capable of providing water to far more than just the Ayuthay area. This is the country of master stone workers, descendants of the Exathi. The Waterstone's Alchemy Well have restored its fortunes. So, restoring the Alchemy Forge and Passage can make that happen. I'm sure we'll do anything to help. Since our king has put his faith in you, I imagine that he's now confessed everything? Ah, but I can tell for myself. Our Amity always looked so radiant, but now shadows darken his face. No doubt he now knows the truth of his birth. Perhaps this was not the best time, but now is better than ever. King Pythos has been waiting for the coming of the Adepts for a long time. I'm sure he's happy you finally arrived. The ruler of Ayuthay has presided over a new era of prosperity brought by the restarting of Ayuthay's Alchemy Well. He has sheltered his people from attack by ordering everyone into the underground part of his city. He is Amity's uncle. So is it true that our little Lord Amity will be accompanying you? He means the world to us, you know. If he suffers so much as one scratch, we will never forgive you. Hey, it looks not our fault all the time. King Pythos embodies Ayuthay's unwavering spirit. How it must weigh on him to never show doubt. Don't concern yourselves with those ridiculous Gaucho generals. We'll keep an eye on them. Just drain Barai Pond, then recover the insight glass hidden within the temple. Ooh, I had to tickle my throat there. It was rough. Alright, let's try the left side of the area. Synergy has been all around us as long as I can remember. That's not long, I guess. But older people remember a time when synergy was rare. They say life was so difficult then. Probably. I can't get to that chest. It's a batch of rice noodles, mixed with shrimp and bean sprouts. A local favorite. Yeah, definitely some Southeast Asian flair here. The water from our Alchemy Well is nice and cool. We use it to keep food from spoiling. Alright, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to get to that chest because there's water. Like, I see stairs to the right, but unfortunately that doesn't help. This place must be pretty big. I'm gonna check, like, the perimeter of this place. Have I checked these pots? Oh god, there's battles here still? I thought we were not in hostile territory anymore. What the F? It seemed just fine here. At least these harpies are still weak as can be. Alright, did I check all the pots? I'm pretty sure I just need to check these. Oh, I didn't check this one. It was a sleep bomb. I thought there was a crack in the wall, but it turns out that's just a root. Where does this take me? The exit leads out of Ayuthay. Those who want to come and go must get permission. Oh, we're kinda stuck here. I mean, it's fine. We needed to be here anyway. I'm gonna get you soon enough. This is the exact same encounter as before. Are you serious? These harpies do not let up. Okay, Shriek does a nice bit. That was pretty easy still. Anything in here? Money. 35 coins. Not bad. How's everyone's weapons doing? Okay, that's maxed. That's good. What about you? That's also maxed. What about you? Not maxed. In fact, you don't have Berserk Rush yet, but you will. Siphon Seal is learned, but we still got a lot of weapon skill that we need to work with. Also, I think we should heal. I'm guessing if I go to the right, that's considered the exit too. We grew up learning that the people of Ayuthay and Passage all have ancient roots. The people of Caucho must have their own roots. So why do they want to take over our continents? Actually, this is a basement. Is this a prison? Yeah, this looks like a prison. Oh well, I set that elixir free. Maybe our jail will finally get some use, given all those Caucho soldiers milling around outside. I don't know, it's not a lot of cells. I don't know why we even guard this place. It's not like Ayuthay has any criminals. It all depends on what's legal or not. Maybe Ayuthay's laws are a bit lax. I can just open these prison doors. The soldiers have set up camp outside, and have no idea that there's so much more of Ayuthay. Oh god, look at this shopping hub! Pythos predicted you adepts would come. Do you think his other predictions will come to pass? Ah, then the waters of the pond will be drained by the Alchemy Well. How wonderful! Then I could gaze upon the glorious temple of Barai with my own eyes once more. I'm surprised you'd be happy with that. Can I check that pod? I don't think I can. What artifacts do you have? I don't need these. Potion restores all HP, but it costs 1,000. Psi crystals are pretty good. Water life is obviously pretty good, but so expensive. Oh, you can buy sacred feathers now. That will be helpful. I'm not gonna take all of them though, so I'd rather invest in some weaponry. Pythos once told my husband that the Barai Pond waters can be drained. But how can anyone do that? Amiti used to keep the Luna Mask, because it said only adepts could use it. Pythos possesses some synergy, but I guess it's not enough. So Amiti must be powerful. Not that we would know, because we can't fight with him yet. Since ancient times, our people have hidden down here when calamity comes to Ayuthay. Fortunately, it's such a lovely shelter that we don't mind going about our lives underground. Well, that's a plus. Let's invest in weaponry. Broad axe may not be bad. Don't want to give up the blow mace, though. Ooh, battle rapier is so good, but so expensive. Oh, man. I actually don't think that I can afford any weaponry unless I check the artifacts. All this stuff I gave up, so abandon all hope with that. Maybe armor will go better. Safety boots? Let's see. Boosts defense, but lowers agility. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Tyrell. Because he has no boots at all. In fact, he's been fighting this whole time barefoot. That's canon now. Adept's Clothes. Ooh, it boosts PP as well. Not to mention has good defensive value. There we go. Sell the leather armor. And we probably can't get much else. Could get... Definitely not that. We can get one bronze helm. That's gonna go to you, Matthew. Okay, that we spent a lot of money. More than I expected. I wish we could go down there. Do you adepts know any way to mop up a whole pond? It's a tall order, but we can do our best. These lights look familiar. In fact, we've seen these in Passage. But obviously they were not lit at the time. If all this water went away, how about we find secret paths? Then we could really make mischief. Nice of you to admit that right next to an old dude around you. If you want to leave Ayuthay, head up one floor, then find the room at the south end with the ladder. But the guards at the top of that ladder won't let anyone in or out unless they have permission. Alright, I'm just gonna get used to all the paths here. Did I look in this section? Like over to the right? Anything in these boxes? Probably not. Empty pot. Empty pot. Can't read these. Looks like a rack of weapons. Oh, an open helm! I don't need those. Or that. When we heard that Calcho failed in its assault on Passage, we weren't nearly as worried. Still, Kusung and Kuembra will never give up. We can't turn our backs on the generals. I believe you on that one. I'm sure together they can be quite formidable. I'm gonna save. And you know what? Let's end the episode here, and in the next part, we'll find out where we need to go to deal with all this water. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.